The name Hopi means peaceful people. They lived here in peace and harmony for 1,000 years. Then missionaries came to convert the Hopi to Christianity. Police and soldiers came to take the Hopi children to school. Many Hopi parents hid their children from the soldiers because the Great Spirit instructed the Hopi to stand by their traditional way of life. The police would surround the village and hunt down the children. Then the soldiers would take the children 500 miles away to a government boarding school. Today, as a result, only a very few Hopi still live in the traditional way.
One September day, we went to school, and we stayed there about 5 years without coming home, you know. They run their own school down there. They have a teacher to teach us. Opportunity, they call it, you know. White people, you should do this and take advantage of this, and they just say to learn something, make something out of yourself. That's all they told us, you know. So I came home about 5 years after I left my mother, you know. One September day, we went to school, and I don't have any idea that we were going someplace. And they told us there that we're going to Sherman, Riverside. Well, we stayed there about 5 years without coming home, you know. Because it was the first time we went out. The fact is, the first time I've been to town. I've never been to town before. And I guess they were expecting me to come home that night, you know, about 5 years ago. Forgot most of my language, you know. I can hardly talk Hopi. But that first year was very hard for us because at that time there was military school. And we're not used to the punishment. Well, I get used to it around my freshman year. I got so interested that I studied so hard that I go on honor roll every time, you know. So I came home about 5 years after I left my mother, you know. I can hardly talk Hopi. Only thing I'm thinking about is how to make money, you know. So I thought I'd look around that big city. You know, I work in different factories and a lot of hard times. Seems jobs, you know, it's getting harder, you know. I was there when the war started. It was about 41 in it. I got in the army, and then they sent us overseas towards South Pacific. all of us people are all confused now, especially young kids, you know, because who is right and who is wrong and what road to follow. See. The kids are confused, but they rather, since they're young, they rather have a good things, so they have to turn to the white man's way of living. But they want to have beautiful things like television. They tell our young people you won't gain nothing from this traditional point of view. They said it's dead. I got to start farming, and then my heart got set in there, so I stayed. You're happy there, you got nothing to worry about. Maybe it's a lot of work, but you don't mind it, you know. You just work at it. If you care about it, it will come out good. See. But Hopi knows, long time ago, you know. In order to have everything just right during the seasons, throughout the years, they have to work with nature. Because to be traditional, you gotta believe in nature.
Your people need you. Well, our life here is in danger. There's some very rich men who want this land. And it's only been the presence of the spirit that stopped them until now. And I've been praying that the spirit do for you two delinquents what it's done for Jesse.
Well, sure, Jesse will see the spirit. He had a drug problem.
Hey, Jesse is off drugs. As a matter of fact, he's going to get married.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to know something, it was the spirit that drove Jesse out here. It's actually hounded him all the way. See, what you don't understand is the spirit and Jesse needed each other. We all need each other. Jesse's story.
Sorry, all right? Sorry.
You could still be in jail except for me.
And you got no idea what happened to Pilar, right?
No, I don't. I suppose she's still with her boyfriend? Let her go, Jesse. She's gone.
I got things to do, Mom. I can't go to no damn desert. Stop. I just remember that house don't have, the house got no electricity.
You're right. That's one reason we left.
No way, I can't make it without electricity. You know that. I can't even hook up my guitar. Wait. Getting out of here. That place got outhouses too. What are you gonna do, huh? You gonna freeze your ass in the winter, Mom? And in the summer, huh? Hot, sticky.
I'm getting electricity. I'm arranging it.
I'm not going. I'm going back to LA.
What are you doing?
Now, what about the outhouses?
Well, it'll take a little longer, but yeah, we can get indoor plumbing. It just takes time. It takes money.
Dude, it's not gonna take any time. You know why? Because we're always broke. I'm going. I'll take my chance anyway.
Oh, God, I can't believe he's gonna do this again. I thought he was gonna stay straight. Didn't you talk to him? He's not listening to anybody. Jesse, what are you doing? Jesse, no! Jesse, no!
Uncle, we are 20 miles nowhere. My feet are killing me. It's stinking hot.
He knows to come back.
We're in a pickle, Uncle.
A good pickle. We come home.
Understand this, little man. I've been through a lot. I've suffered enough. The morning before we left, I signed a contract with a mining company. What they're paying me for my mineral rights, we'll be able to get whatever we want. You'll be able to have indoor plumbing, electricity for your electric guitar. It's a fresh start for us. Uncle's walked on ahead. He must know a shortcut.
This is Taylor.
Oh.
We've been waiting for you. Welcome back. This is your little man, Jesse? Big man now.
Hey, Peter, is there any way we can get through to our house?
We don't know how long these folks are going to hold out. It seems they might rather die than let the power company in. They're very stubborn people.
And there's no way we can get through this jam.
It's tough. I can clear this road in 10 minutes. But we got to go slow because we don't want violence. Can't just push them around. Maybe somebody get hurt. We have to wait them out.
We could be waiting a long time. These people don't want to be rushed.
You just wait till morning. Stay with us tonight. Carmela would be so happy to see you.
Thanks, Peter. That's a very generous offer, but I'm worried about our house. Jesse and I really have to get home.
It's Uncle David.
Is it true about the land, Taylor? Have you really sold the mineral rights to the corporations?
Uncle, I am tired of living poor. No more dumb jobs, no more rat-infested apartments. I just want to live a decent life.
But ever since you were a very little girl, Taylor, I have been telling you about our people's prophecy. If we damage the land, we will suffer.
I'm going to take the back road to the ranch. Dump. Hello, Tom.
Hi, honey.
I brought Jesse.
I got to thinking you were never coming back. You look great. Beautiful as always.
Well, thanks, but I don't feel beautiful. That son of yours is making me old fast.
I missed you both.
It's been years. I could use the help.
I sent all I got. It's taken me this long. I still don't have this operation on its feet. How long has this place been vacant? Your grandfather died about 40 years ago.
Well, you don't have to sweat the money thing out anymore. I mean, we're getting help.
You staying?
Are you sure you want us to stay?
I never wanted you to leave. You know that.
Have you been drinking again?
Sorry. It's enough to make anybody drink.
It needs to be bulldozed.
I haven't had time for repairs. I'm out here from dawn to dusk every day, 7 days a week.
I guess if it's not one thing, it's another, huh? Well, I think you'd get more done with less drinking.
Is it true what I heard? You sell the mineral rights to the mining company?
It's my land.
Sure, your land. Your land. Your family, your people. If you don't care, what does it matter?
I'm sick to death of living primitively. I want to live in a house with electricity and air conditioning. I'm sorry you don't understand that. Maybe you ought to just take your corn and your horse and your bottle and just move on out.
Oil wells and mines. It's a hell of a way to live, isn't it, Taylor?
Jesse! Jesse, let's go! Jesse! Oh, what am I doing? Oh, Dad, I must be stupid. I mean, he's got a father again. You find him. You worry about him for a while.
Honey, wait.
Hey, Dad.
How you doing, son? Yeah, you're huge, boy. You're not a kid anymore. Mr. Jesse. Ready to earn your keep and a little hard work?
What?
Let's get going.
Now?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? You got more important business to take care of?
No reason, I guess.
I know it's been a while since you've done this, so I'll show you. I'll get you started. I'll come back to you. All right. First you dig a hole with your foot. You scrape it out gently. Take a few kernels. Toss them in. Smooth the dirt back into the hole. That's the way it's always been done. All right?
Ouch. Damn, bugs. These bugs are killing me, man. Sucks, bro. I'm not used to this, Dad. I gotta get out of the sun.
Get back to work, Jess. Come on.
I can't, dude. I need a drink badly.
Here.
Hey, come on, Pop. I want the good stuff, man. Where's the whiskey?
What do you know about any whiskey?
I seen your pile of empty bottles. Come on.
Get back to work.
If I was gonna leave right now, I'll be calling Pilar, put on the boombox, we'll kick back, relax. This sucks, man. Boy.
You chump. You been in the booze? Come on, Jesse. Time to hit it.
Huh? Just 2 more minutes, Dad, please. I had a rough night, please.
Just stay off the alcohol. Come on. We're gonna get you started on some good habits today.
All right, just take it easy, all right? All right, take it easy. My head hurts. Please.
Don't seem too motivated today. You got a problem?
I'm not doing this.
You can't handle liquor. You shouldn't even be drinking.
Of course I can't, because you're a damn sadist! You're getting your kids screwing me around, Dad, huh? You think you're some kind of dictator or something?
I'm just trying to be a father.
A father? You treat me like a fucking slave! Getting out of here!
Where are you going?
I'm going back to LA!
Get back here!
No, I'm not!
He's out there on Giant Mesa.
100 miles of sand, nothing but sand. No water, no nothing.
It's a good place. Our ancestors came from there.
Storm's coming soon. It's gonna be dark before long.
Prayers will bring him back safely.
Boy! Jesse, what you been doing? Where you been?
I don't exactly know, Dad. This big guy with huge red eyes, he gave me a ride. Funny thing, we had no airplane or helicopter. Or even a plane. Humongous wolf. Long sharp teeth. No. I don't want trouble. No trouble, please. I hate trouble. Please. No more fights for me, please. Please.
Listen. I've been told the wind speaks.
Listen.
I have felt the earth trembling. We have seen the sky flashing. These could be warning signs.
Why is this happening to me, Uncle?
Remember when you were about 9 years old and we hiked to the ancient burial sites of our people? And your grandfather and I could not tell you in our language what was marked in the stone. Your grandfather was so ashamed, he lost the will to live. And I am sorry, nephew, that we lost the culture and the ways to help you. I am praying for you because you're the one. You are our future, Mr. Pistol. Your father will stop them for a moment, and I will stop them for a while. We ask you to stand with us in your turn.
I will, Uncle. Of course I will.
Here we are. Don't those guys ever stop work? They think the oil's gonna run away?
Oh, yeah. I guess everybody's got deadlines. Time is money, right? Everybody's got deadlines.
I just worry about David. I don't know how he's gonna react to all this.
Yeah, well, guess we'll see, huh?
Well, why bother cleaning it up? You're about to tear it down.
Well, I have to look at this, number one. I mean, it's bad enough that it's so primitive without it being, don't. Please, just don't. I haven't had a bath in days, and maybe I need more time.
Time?
Can't you just give me time?
It's been 3 years. I think that's enough time.
Don't. Please don't, Tom. Please don't. Not now. Not now! Is sex the only thing that you married me for? Are we back to that again?
No. It did occur to me a few times over the years.
Well, did it occur to you that maybe I might not be feeling the same way at this very second?
Did you ever?
Can you say that? What about the trust? Maybe I just don't trust you after all this.
You're the one who left. I've been waiting here. I guess if I stayed in my little computer job with my three-piece suits and my fancy cars, you'd be loving me to death right now.
We had a nice life.
We fought every day. Every single day without fail.
It was just us. We came to here, and for what? We still fought every single day. What did I have here? I had a sick baby, vomit, diarrhea. I didn't have a washing machine. I didn't have a vacuum cleaner. I didn't even have a telephone. Where are you going? Tom, where are you going?
I'm gonna take a horse and go camp out for a few days.
No more drink. No more time for drinking. It's time for action. There is uranium mining equipment coming up our mesa.
Dad, listen to me. Radioactive uranium could run down the Colorado River to every faucet in Los Angeles. Please, we need you.
Great. You got my boy preaching to me now. Thanks. I'll tell you what, Uncle. You stop the preaching, I'll stop the mining. All right, everybody. Clear out. Now! Get off this land!
Dad, put the gun down, please.
Tremors have stopped.
We have been given another chance.
So you see, it was the spirit of sacred Mesa who saved our people and our land.
Look, Grant, just give it up right now. It wasn't any spirit. It was Jesse and Tom and the others. People stood up together. Yeah, didn't anybody even see any spirit?
You know, I am tired of arguing with you know-it-all children who have no respect, who believe nothing, who believe in nothing. Time for bed. Creator, we thank you for the gift of this day with all its blessings. We thank you for the gift of our friends, family, and loved ones. We ask that you watch over us, Creator, and guide our footsteps on your path. Guide the footsteps of my niece and nephew, Carletta and Nelson. To the north, the direction of the white light, the direction from which we get inspiration and clarity of thought. We are thankful for these gifts, Aho. To the east, the direction of the rising sun, the direction from which we get presented the gift of a new day. We are thankful for this gift, Aho. To the south, the direction of the warm wind. This wind warms the blood of all living creatures, and we are thankful for this gift, Aho. And to the west, the direction of the setting sun, the direction we look after being presented with the gift of a new day, having the privilege of living that day. Hopefully, Creator, we have lived it in your footsteps. Oh. Father Sky, we thank you for showing us the immenseness of this universe. And Mother Earth, we thank you for giving us a place to live, love, and learn in this universe.
My hood is the wood, my ghetto, pristine meadow. Biosphere can't come near what nature's accomplished here. But man, with key to destruction up in his hands, horrifically, scientifically devising the plan. Cutting, mining, drilling, dumping, it's always something. As if we was alone on this planet, we go home. Fresh air you can't breathe, no water to retrieve. But it's okay, corporate entities expect us to believe. If this planet's an organ, does that make us a disease? You say no, ask the buffalo, a whale or some trees. If you can't, as ambassador, they've nominated me to let you know for sure the future of humanity shares the same fate. Who's gonna carry the weight? On the brink of extinct is our ability to think and act as one with our surrounding ecosystem. Species disappear, but who's gonna miss them in such a numb place? Blank stares upon your face. Planet Earth is just a speck of dirt floating through space, and it can all go to waste. Yo, it can all go to waste. Yo, it can all go to waste. Yo, it can all go to waste. Man, it can all go to waste. Yo, it'll all go to waste. Yo, it'll all go to waste. Man, it'll all go to waste. Cutting, mining, drilling, dumping. It's always something as if we was alone on this planet. We go home. Fresh air you can't breathe, no water to retrieve. But it's okay, corporate entities expect us to believe. If this planet's an organ, does that make us a disease? You say no, ask the buffalo, a whale or some trees. If you can't, as ambassador, they've nominated me to let you know for sure the future of humanity shares the same fate. Who's gonna carry the weight? On the brink of extinct is our ability to think and act as one with our surrounding ecosystem. Species disappear, but who's gonna miss them in such a numb place? Blank stare upon your face. Planet Earth is just a speck of dirt floating through space, and it can all go to waste. Yo, it can all go to waste. Yo, it can all go to waste. Yo, it can all go to waste. Man, it can all go to waste. Yo, it'll all go to waste. Yo, it'll all